Aloha and welcome
back to our channel.
Today we are going back to the classics, doing a top Disney princesses list.
And because of social distancing, we can't actually be together, but we thought that this would be a fun little alternative.
We're kind of like a podcast now, you know? There's 12 Disney princesses, so we'll go from 12 to 1. Who wants to go first?
All right, so my 12, I put Pocahontas.
Ooh.
Because she was never really my favorite. I just never really admired her that much, so I have her as my 12. I'm sorry, Pocahontas.
You know, I feel the same way for my 12, who is Ariel, because I don't know, she was never really that exciting for me. She was a mermaid, sure, but it was like, you're gonna trade away your beautiful voice? I don't know. Never understood it. Sorry, Ariel.
Okay, I'm a little offended now.
Listen. Our own opinions, okay?
Okay, you're right. I have for my 11, I also have I have Aurora, because I don't know, I guess I was just never really that into her story. Well, no, I was when I was younger, but like now I don't see her that higher up on the list because there are so many other princesses in today's like world that I look up to more than Aurora.
Yeah, I almost put Aurora as 11, but instead I changed it to Snow White because Snow White was even less than Aurora to me for some reason. I don't know, I guess Aurora had prettier songs maybe, and Snow White was just kind of like boring. That's how I thought about it. You know, they're just boring.
I have Snow White as my 10.
Oh my god.
Pretty close. Still, like, lower down on the list. Because, yes, she is the original, like, classic princess. But, like, same thing I said with Aurora. I just don't really see her as highly as I did when I was younger. Because so many other awesome, more princesses have come out.
Yeah, I totally agree. I put Aurora as my 10th. So we did a little switch there. But yeah, like you said, there's just so many better princesses that like Aurora and Snow White, they're so interchangeable right here in 10 and 11. Like, you know, they're just like, okay, they're classic princesses. It's fine.
On number 9 now is Cinderella. And once again, I'm going to say, you know, I have her lower down on the list because, yes, I did look up to her a lot as a child. But I just feel like, first of all, there's a lot of flaws in that movie if you think about it. Like, she's the only person in the whole village that has that shoe size. And also, you couldn't bother to ask her name in the beginning and, you know, recognize her face. Like, hello. Okay, I'm done. That's...
Yeah, definitely. Oh my god. My number 9 was Belle. I put her down on the list a little bit because, I mean, we all know there's something weird about, you know, Stockholm Syndrome nowadays in that movie. But besides that, I don't know, she's kind of like, she's not as powerful as some of the other princesses, I think. So, you know, I never really had much to do with her. Just kind of put her at number 9.
I have Belle. Actually, my Belle is next. Ooh. Belle is Belle is at my number 8. I Belle is I can't. Belle is at my number 8. I agree with everything that you said about the Stockholm Syndrome and everything. Like, I think that's the reason why she's, like, lower, I mean, on my list right now. Obviously, I've been saying that that if I made this list when I was younger, she probably would have been higher. If we made these lists when we were younger, a lot of these they would be totally different. But right now, we're talking about the now, and she's 8th on my list because I don't even think I loved her that much when I was younger anyway. So, whatever. There she is. She's number 8.
Yeah. So my number 8 is actually Cinderella, and this is really funny that we keep going back and forth like this. I put Cinderella at number 8 because she was my top princess as a young kid. And I know that there are plenty of better princess stories out there now, so I'm like, okay, she can go at number 8. But I mean, she has a really pretty dress. I'll just put that out there. And, I think she deserves the 8th spot for me.
Now we're on to number 7, which I have Ariel.
Oh.
Which Ariel actually used to be my number 1. But like I said, there are so many other more like powerful princesses that have come out that have just like booted her down my list, and now she's at number 7. I still love her. I wanted to be a mermaid. I found it. She wanted to be a human. I wanted to be a mermaid. That was my thing. So I love Ariel. Yeah, I love her. I just thought she was amazing. Mainly, I think because she was a mermaid, and I think that I just wanted to be a mermaid as a child. Just like, any typical girl. Yeah, that's my story.
All right, my number 7 is Merida, who's technically from Pixar, but we're going to ignore that because she's considered a Disney princess. So I always thought Merida was like super strong-willed, and she was going for what she wanted to go for. Loved that she like didn't need no man. And her story is, Brave the movie's a little slow. I thought when I watched it, I mean, it's been years, but when I watched it, it was a little slow, but I still loved her story and the way it all came about. It was about family, as it should be, and so that's why she's my number 7.
On to number 6. I have Jasmine. And to me, from 6 down, to me, these are the princesses that have gone outside of the typical, like, damsel in distress, like, oh, I need a prince to save me. So from 6 down, I have what I consider, like, the tough, like, go-get-it princesses. And Jasmine is the 6th because she was the first one to do it, and I think everyone after her on my list did it better. Sorry. But she started it. Jasmine was up there. Well, actually, no, I need to check my dates on this because maybe Mulan was the one who started it. Okay, I don't know who started it. I don't know these facts, but one of them started it. You go look it up yourself. I'm not going to look it up, but so, and Jasmine is a good princess because she didn't want to be like follow the rules and everything. She wanted to go out and like not have to worry about royalty. Okay, I'm done.
I'm surprised you haven't memorized the release date of every single Disney movie out there. Like, what are you, a fake fan or something?
Wait, hang on. No, I have a poster on my wall. You can't see because we're in cartoon world, so you can't see this. But I have a poster on my wall. Mulan came out June 1998. Okay, thank goodness for that poster.
Yeah, but what about Aladdin? I don't even know.
I have no idea.
Anyway. Off topic, but to get us back on track, my number 6 is Tiana. I thought Tiana, in the same light as Jasmine, was a super, like, she was a go-getter. She was, like, she knew what she wanted and she went for it kind of thing, along the same lines of empowerment, and I loved that. And like she ended up with a man at the end, which is fine. Like some people do that. But I really enjoyed her story and how like how do I put this? I don't know, just like strong she was. I don't know another word for it. She was just like she was good at what she did.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next on my list, we're on number 5 right now. I have Merida because Merida, she was badass. Like, she wasn't afraid to put her weapons on the dining room table and, be non-princess-like. She was just out there, like, one of the guys out there just... She sort of went against everything that it means to be a princess, kind of in a way, but she did it good, and, I like it. That's all I have to say about that.
Totally. So my number 5, right? Yes. My number 5 is actually Jasmine. I put her one higher, I think, because, well, that's hard to say exactly why, but I feel like a lot of these, like we said, a lot of these like 6 and down are kind of like interchangeable in the way that they are the more modern Disney princesses, the ones that are like, you know, they live for themselves kind of thing, and I love that. And as you said, Jasmine is totally like for herself. She like doesn't want to marry just for the money or the royalty, and that was so cool. And she's beautiful too. Like, and she knows it, and she flaunts it, and it's good to have that have that what's the word I'm looking for? It's it's good to have that confidence in you. Yeah.
Confidence. Okay, so I have confirmed that Aladdin did come out before Mulan. It came out in It came out in 1992, so I was right. Jasmine was one of the first princesses to kind of be out there and like, I don't want to just be your typical royal princess. Okay, I just had to confirm that. All right, so my number 4, I have Moana.
Ooh.
Because yeah, Moana is my 4. She was just, going out there to save her people, going against the rules. Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna save my people. I'm not gonna just stand around. I can't do that. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna save my island myself. I am Moana of Matanui. You will take this heart and you will deliver it to Defeaty. I said that completely wrong, but whatever. So yes, powerful. Yes, boom, there.
Boom. Yeah. My number 4, you're not gonna agree with this, but I think I have a strong argument. My number 4 is actually Pocahontas. Now you might think this is a little weird because she's an older princess, but she was so into that like saving the earth and doing good for the planet stuff. Like, she was the OG when it came to saving the world, and I love that. And yes, she had a little stint with John Smith, and like, we do that. We mess up sometimes. That's fine. But she ended up knowing that her place really was in, I'm assuming, North America, because it was based on the United States. So she stayed there. We're gonna pretend like the second and is there a third? The second doesn't exist, okay? The sequels don't exist. But in the original movie, she is powerful. She is a beautiful singer, and she knows her place in the world,
Okay, that's good. I have my, moving on to number 3, I have Tiana as my 3rd. Because I don't know, I really think that she worked extremely hard for like what she wanted to achieve, and she just didn't believe in like giving up, and she wanted to go and follow her dreams and like go after it. And I just love that movie. It's such a good movie. And Tiana, like, you go, girl. Like, you're almost there.
I'm almost there. Yeah, so true. My my third is Rapunzel. I'm really interested to see where she falls on your top two. I'm interested. But mine for her, she's number three. I love her because she's an artist. That is like so cute to me that they made a princess who also loves to create, doesn't just sit around. And I mean, the fact of it is, she can just sit around because she's stuck in this tower. But no, she's productive. She knows what she wants. She gets it done. And in the end, she ends up getting out. She ends up getting out of this tower because she's dedicated, she's confident in her abilities, and she, like, she just does it. And that's so cool to me. I think she has a lot of power, and yeah, she's pretty freaking cool. Back to you in the studio.
My number two is Mulan. She was just like, damn, she was so pissed because she didn't think that her father had to like go out to war because he was old, and like she was worried about her father. So she's like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna fight for my father, and I'm not gonna let anyone tell me that I can't. I'm gonna be a powerful, courageous woman, and I'm just gonna go out there and kick some butt. And oh my god.
So my number two is also Mulan. So this is great. I totally agree with you. I think oh my god, she has to be like the most powerful princess. Like, she literally got on this list because she did what's called like an act of honor. And it's like, hell yeah, she did. Like, she put herself first before, oh no, she not put herself first. She put her family first, so she gave herself for her father. And then she was strong enough to get through the training for the army. Is that what they call it? The army? And then she like saves the day. Like, how many princesses can say they saved the day? I think very few.
So my number one is Rapunzel. I just admire her so much for the reason why you said is because she loves to do art and like paint, and like that is something that I can relate to. I love to draw and do artwork, and I was always so jealous that she could like paint on her walls like that. Like, I would love to do that every day. If I was in that castle, definitely I would paint all over the walls like that, and I would love that. And I just love her, and I think she's so cute. She could be cute, but she could also be like, she knows what she wants. Like, she wanted Flynn to take her to the floating lights, and she was like, strict and stern about it. Like, she knows what she wanted. She's like, take me there. But then there were also moments where she was like, ah. So yeah, that's why she's my number one. I just love her.
Yes. It's so funny because if I ever tried to paint on my walls, if I had the chance to, I know I'd mess it up so bad. I'd look at it the next day and be like, this is horrible. But anyway, my number one, I think to nobody's surprise, is Moana. It stems from the fact that when I first saw Moana, I was like, oh my god, she has my hair. And it was like one of those things where as a kid, whenever you dressed up as a princess, like, you tried to find the one that looked like you the most. And suddenly, like, there was one that looked like me, kind of. I am whiter skin, but like, anybody can be anything is the thing. But I loved Moana for that. And then she turned out to be this young and powerful princess who, like, well, she's daughter of the village chief. But she like, she knew, as you said, she knew there was something wrong and that it needed to be fixed. And if no one was going to do it, she was going to do it. And like, that's so empowering for young people and for women of all kind, really. And like, she was also one of the, looking at my list, I want to say one of the first princesses to have like not the hourglass body type. And she, she's not like, she's still skinny, but she has a little bit of a younger body. Whereas like you look at Snow White and you're like, she was 13? Are you sure? Because she looks like she's 22. So it's like, that's my reasoning for Moana. I think she's adorable. I think she's beautiful. And that's why she's my number one.
Yay! Totally agree that her hair does look a lot like you. Now we just need someone that has, you know what? We need a princess that has like a short hairdo like mine.
Yes.
Like that would be, I've
Yes.
never seen, they always have like such luxurious, lovely locks like flowing in the distance. But like, why not have a princess that has a short hairstyle? Like, okay, I guess Rapunzel, like, sort of, like, gets, like, a short hairstyle, like, in the end, but nothing, like, short, like I have my hair. So, let's do that, maybe. That would be nice. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, petition for short-haired Disney princesses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the petition? I'll sign it right now.
Yes, here we go.
Thanks for watching. I'll just say thanks for watching, and then we'll put that at the end. All right, bye.